welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing my personal budget or annual budget for 2022. I know it's a little bit late, but it's better late than never. So we're going to jump right on into it. My name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I also have a household budget that I do as well. That video for my annual budget is already out, so definitely go and check it out. So let's get on into it. So this is like Excel sheet is from Tasha with Mind Your Money. And so I'm using it on Google Sheets, and it works out just fine. I don't know what I was doing, but I was playing around and it messed up the numbers here, but it still is calculating correctly. It's just looking weird. But this is my annual income or guesstimate annual income for 2022. I am going to be on maternity leave from January till about mid-April. So there's going to be some discrepancy in terms of how much money I'm actually taking in during that time. So I am all about rollovering money, and two, trying to get a month ahead on bills. So for January, my last day at work is going to be Wednesday, so like 4 or 5 days before her actual due date. And so I expect to get at least one more full paycheck, and then my second check will be for that one, well, I was gonna say 1 week that I worked, but it's gonna be 1 week plus 2 days of vacation, so just about 1 week, whatever the case is, but all of that will be in there. So I'm just budgeting half of a paycheck, and then I rolled over $50 from 2021. So you'll see all of my totals here. In February, this is how much money I have saved up in total to cover my expenses for the next 3 months. I know, y'all. I know. So at the end of January, like the 31st, I'm just so sorry. Or so, I will roll that all into my checking account, and then I'll be able to make sure my bills are paid. I will get a little bit of money from short-term disability. So I know for sure they should pay me out fully for February. So as long as I get that money, I should be good for about the next 2 months. I'm not counting any money in March or April, only because I think that I'm gonna get some money in January, which I'll roll over to March. March, I should get some money back from taxes, and then April, I should be heading back to work. So you guys can kind of see here that there is some flow, and I should be good with making all of my payments on time and everything like that. So I should be good. I do have 2 little notes here. One, I'm guessing my tax refund will be $300. That is just like the lowest from last year because I didn't get much. But based on some calculations for this year, I think that I'll make some more, but we'll see how that goes. So that's where I got that $300 for work. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all are new to my channel, I am currently pretty much at this point 39 weeks pregnant, and every time I get on to do a video, I have to yawn. I don't yawn any other time but when I'm doing a video. So I do apologize. But even if I didn't get that $300, I have $23.71 rolling over, and so I should be okay. My magic 3-day paychecks are going to be in July and December. And that's pretty much just it, you guys, for income. So let's get on into the actual expenses side of things. So let me zoom in so y'all can see this because I'm doing this on my iPad. So we are starting off with all of my regular bills. So I have Netflix. I am budgeting for that to be $19.47 every month, unless they send us a new email saying they've upped it. AT&T is going to stay at $186.38. I don't think any of our phones will be paid off this year, or maybe close to the end of the year, so that may change, but for right now, that is just what I am budgeting. I have savings challenges. I left it blank only because even though my goal is to make sure that I save, I want to leave it blank because I may be able to save some of it and not all of it. And I just didn't want to put it into my budget and make it overwhelming for me. I wanted to be able to be flexible with my savings challenge. So I have it there, but there's nothing budgeted, and I will be able to just plug in the numbers. Transfer is the money that goes into my household account. While I am on maternity leave, I will not be transferring money over. Once I get back, I'll go to my normal transfers. And I may be upping that as well too, just depending on what happens whenever I get back, because I should be getting a raise, y'all. But I'm just not sure. So I don't know, y'all. I think I'm like having like a huge allergic reaction while I'm doing this video. This is so weird. Okay, so back to my expenses. We have my Acorn subscription. So I do have a IRA and a regular investment account with Acorns. And when you have like their retirement, you have to pay a subscription. It's $3, so I expect that to stay the same. I have not paid off Discover, so that is rolling over into this year, and we are just going to be paying the minimum balance of $35. Great Lakes is my small student loan. It was originally $52. It went up to $60. And then after I made this, I found out that they pushed back the paying date to May. However, I don't think that I am going to wait. I think I'm just going to continue to put that money in there and just start tackling it. My Ashley 1 is Ashley's Furniture. That's at $96, interest free. Ashley 2 is at $50, interest free. The goal is to get Ashley's 2 paid off this year. We have my car loan, that's $626. I do split it up into bi-weekly payments. So even though I'm a month ahead, that is going to be one thing that will be weird, which is, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, like I said, for my car loan, that is going to be the only bill that will get paid on a bi-weekly basis because the strategy is if you make payments every 2 weeks, you actually dig more into your principal and pay less towards interest. My emergency fund, general savings, sinking funds, all of my investment accounts, they are left blank. During this time period of me being on maternity leave. However, that is subject to change if I'm actually getting more money or anything like that. I have extra funds to be able to put towards those things. We have my debt Snowball, which is actually going to be my PayPal card. I have money on that card that I would like to pay off and get rid of. So that is what debt Snowball is for like those 3 months. And I actually need to pay more. But like I said, if money allows it, I will be making sure that that card gets paid off. Spending is at $300, and spending actually goes to my Capital One Quicksilver card. So what happens if you don't know, I use my Capital One Quicksilver card to buy groceries, gas, household items, take care of any personal stuff and miscellaneous stuff. And at the end of closeout, what will happen is I make sure that the closeout balance is around $300-400, and then I make sure that statement balance is paid off the next month. So I normally will balance out around $300. This last month I did use a little bit more, so I'm in the hole a little bit more this time, but we will take care of that. We'll be fine. And then that's what my spending is. I don't know what's going on in February why I have it at 100, but I think it's because I don't really expect to buy too much stuff because we are at this point really stocked up and we're really not cooking anything. We really are like just buying out or eating small stuff, so we'll see how that goes. And then we just have miscellaneous, so if I spend any money on anything miscellaneous, I don't have anything budgeted except for $350 because at the end of January I have my Geico car insurance due, and I do it in a 6-month period. I have a little bit more than half to pay the premium, and so I'm going to pay off the other half in February off of my credit card. So that is what my expenses look like for 2022. I do have some goals, some saving goals and stuff like that. So you guys stay tuned for all of those other videos. I am going to be batch recording a lot of things because once baby gets here, I won't have too much time to be going through everything with you guys. So stay tuned for that. I do have my sinking funds down here. Only one of them really changed, if that makes sense. So I have my regular general savings, which will just get $20. And the reason is because I have a video for my 2022 savings challenge, and my monthly savings challenge is what is probably going to go towards my general savings for just my account, just to have a cushion. So that's why I'm not budgeting so much. And then my actual sinking funds will be these here. So I changed baby because we're just going to put money into her account, and I'm using a savings challenge for that. So I have holidays at $20 a month. I have fun at $70 a month. I have health at $20 a month. Currently, my husband has really good insurance, so there's not much that we have to pay out of pocket, but we do have like our small co-pays and stuff to pay for. But our health also covers any vitamins that we buy, any medicine that we need, and also when we get back to eating healthy again, there's certain stuff that I'll buy like at GNC, and so that will cover those things as well. Household is for like decorations, huge bulk buys and things of that sort. So I'm putting $50 towards there. Save 2 is getting $28, and that's my second savings account. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but this account actually is to get me to get back to being another month, so almost 2 months ahead on all of my bills in my checking account, but also to just have money in that Wells Fargo savings account. We'll see how it works out throughout the entire year, but that's kind of the plan right now. And then lastly is transportation, and that just literally covers anything that I have to do on my car, car registration, or quote unquote saving for a new vehicle, which we won't need a new one for a very long time. So those are going to be my sinking funds for year 2022. We'll see how it works because, of course, this is just a guesstimate of what I plan on wanting to do. We've never had a child before. This is our first child, so we're going to see where that takes us and how that may or may not change our budget. But this is where I'm at, you guys, for my 2022 personal budget. So every time I go to budget to do my monthly budget, I'm literally taking all my numbers from here and then seeing what the difference is in my actual happy planner. I will be at some point printing out not necessarily this, but something like this. So every quarter I'll have January, February, March, these budgeted numbers, and then I'll have actual next to it, because that's kind of my biggest thing with an annual budget is I can see what I budget, but then I would also like to know in that month what I actually spent. So whenever I'm closing out each month, I'll do my actual closeout, but then I'll go to my annual budget and plug in, hey, we said we were going to pay $186.38 for AT&T. However, it came out to $181, so that at the end of the year, I can kind of see quarterly and for the whole year what exactly my budget was looking like. Maybe it's the time of the year or different things like that as to why my budget looked different from one time to the other. So I'll also be doing that too. I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for my actual January budget, and I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.